Hi, my name's Randall and I'm with Great Plains, and what you see behind me is the new Great Plains PL5500 planter. It's a wing fold, so the outside 2 rows on each wing fold completely around, so we're actually transporting at about 9 foot 9 inches. So we're transporting just like a 4-row planter would. We've got a couple different hitch options. What you see here is the clevis, or clevis with a tang. But we also can do a cross shaft, which would be 2-point lift pretty much, for category 2 or category 3 rear hitches on the tractor. And then right behind that, we also have our SCVs here, your hydraulic lines. We only need 3 to run all the functions on this. 1 for the fan, 1 for lift, and then 1 for fold. So it's a really simple planter that can run on a wide range of tractors. So behind me here is the John Blue with Visigauge. We've got a couple different fertilizer options here. You can either do liquid, which is what we see pictured here. That holds 300 gallons of product, or you can do dry as well. The other nice thing about the fertilizer system on this is we've got pretty much 3 different options on where you want to place that fertilizer. We can run a Vantage 1 coulter, which is what you see here. Or you can run a Vantage 2 coulter. A Vantage 2 is a little bit closer to a single disc opener, and that's what we typically recommend if you're trying to do a 2x2 type application. And then the third option, of course, is running through Keaton's or through a dribbler tube on the back of the row unit itself. Behind me here is the new 5000 series row unit from Great Plains. What that means is that we have the new 5000 series meter. We also have shortened up the press wheels and have painted the frames entirely green, so there's a little bit of differentiation there between this and the 25 series like we've seen before. One of the really nice things about this 5000 series row unit is that we've got a 92% larger seed pool and about a 66% larger seed inlet, and we've redesigned the handle and the door that adjusts what your seed pool is. So we've got a wider range there to control how much seed we want in the housing. In addition to that, we've simplified the housing. It's now a one-piece cast aluminum housing. So the only tool you need to remove the meter from this planter entirely is just a wrench for this rear bolt here, and then the whole thing picks up and comes off. The other nice thing with this meter is that on the 5500 we have the option for either ground drive or actually electric drive. IRC control, which gives your customers the ability to not only control what the seed rate is, but it also has section control capabilities in there individually row to row. So the nice thing is if they go with the Great Plains TopCon X35 terminal in the cab, they have all of those turn compensation, variable rate, section control, the different mapping, all unlocked. Or we also are 100% ISO compatible, meaning that if they want to run this through any other tractor terminal, if those features are unlocked, everything on our end is going to work. With this, we also have the positive pressure meter. It's similar to what we've seen before. The plates are pretty much the same. This one here is some corn plates. And then on the cover, we have a brush here now to help pop out if you have any finer splits or anything like that get stuck in the plate. This will help clean that plate out. So it's a great row unit. We're really excited to go to market with it. The other thing worth talking about here is the hopper. It's similar to prior models we've had. This is the 1.6 bushel capacity, but we also have just released a new 3 bushel hopper. So when you're back here working on it, it's a one-hand operation. You fill these up with your seed and then close them right down. It's all shock assisted. So really nice, heavy-duty built hopper with the ability to do both 1.6 bushel and 3 bushel per row. Here's the John Blue ground drive pump, pretty similar to what the industry's had for a couple of years now. Really reliable system, capable of handling a lot of different product, both in furrow application, or as we mentioned before, we have the option of 2 different coulters, whether we want to go right in furrow with a Vantage 1, kind of like a turbo blade, or if we want to go 2x2, we've got the Vantage 2, which is more of a single disc type fertilizer system. In addition to that, behind this, we have the 2 fertilizer tanks. They each hold 150 gallons of product, giving us a total capacity of 300 gallons. So it's a really reliable system there. A lot of different options. We also have a dry fertilizer option. And then also worth talking about here is the fan that we use to pressurize the meter. Our 5000 series road units are all positive pressure, so we actually use the fan to create that pressure and distribute that through a sealed toolbar. So there's no type of air baffles or delivery manifolds or anything like that. The toolbar itself is actually the pressure for the meter. So it's really simple, make it a lot easier to work on if you're doing any type of aftermarket attachments on the planter. It's a really clean toolbar to add stuff to. Really great design.